haul from the VIB Rouge sale, which is over for VIB Rouge, but the VIB regular sale is on Friday, November 13th. This is the first time ever that Friday the 13th will be a lucky day for many of you. And I just wanted to show you what I actually bought versus what I talked about. And if you want to see my whole list of recommendations and my wish list, I will link that video somewhere around here and in the description box below. But let's just go through and see what I actually got, and I'll tell you why I didn't get a couple of things as well. So I'm just gonna grab what's right next to me. First thing is this big old bottle of almond oil. It's the L'Occitane shower oil in the almond scent, and I had originally put down that I was gonna get the smaller container with the accompanying body butter, but the reality is I use this every single day in the shower. This is what I use to shave my legs with. I have found nothing better on the planet. This is my third bottle, and I really want the larger size. So for the price, I just had to get it, and I'm still using what I currently have in the shower, and this is my backup bottle, and I also have travel size because I love it. So this is literally my third bottle since the end of April. Now, another thing, I'm glad that we get to talk in the comments because I had originally listed this huge kit of masks from Peter Thomas Roth, and a bunch of you had said, no, 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 look at some of the other options. Well, I ended up, instead of getting the one big one for $75, I found two smaller ones. I think one's 20 and one's 25. So I got technically 5 masks because there's an overlap of one in each, but I still think it's a nice sampling, and it had the specific ones that I was looking for. So out of the Just Mask It kit, it comes with 3 in this one, and let's open up and see which ones they are. They're kind of small, but enough for me to gauge whether or not I want to go back and buy a full-size version. So in this one, there is the Irish Moor Mud Mask, which just looks like black tar. And it's supposed to be a mud mask that is not drying, so I'm always looking for that. It has the Cucumber Gel Mask, which is an extreme detoxifying, which I think I could use as a spot treatment. It has no scent whatsoever, and this is the one that's double. There's another one of these in the other ones as well, so I might give one of these to the kids to try. It's good for teenage skin. And then the one I was really curious about is the 24 karat gold mask, which, I mean, it looks like gold. And I should say that none of these have any scent whatsoever, so if you're concerned about scent, those are good for you. And this is a good size. I mean, there's at least probably 3 or 4, if not more, opportunities to use each one. So I think I'll get a pretty good idea of what I like. And then out of the Mini Mask Magic Kit, there's another 3. Again, there's that cucumber one. And then there is also, this one is the Rose Stem Cell Mask. And this does, I took a little whiff earlier, this does smell of roses. It's not crazy strong, but there's definitely a scent. I'm not sure what this one does. Bio Repair Gel Mask, I'll have to look that up. And then the other one I was really interested in is the Pumpkin Enzyme Mask. I think this is probably their most famous one. And this one definitely has a very strong scent of pumpkin gingerbread yummy goodness. Smells amazing. I don't even know if it does anything for my face, but just to be able to smell this for 15 minutes, it's amazing. I can't wait to try that. But if you are sensitive to scent, I wanted to put that out there. And again, the other cucumber one. So I'm glad that you guys suggested that I try that out. Okay, this was not, it's funny what ends up in your cart, right? This was not on the list. This is from Bare Minerals. It's their Sexy Neutrals 8 eyeshadow palette. And I like that it has some directions here on the box. I love the packaging. It's that coppery, I wouldn't call this rose gold. I would say this is a full-on copper shade. And there's 8 shades in the palette. They are on the slightly smaller side. They're about dime size, but these are very pigmented. I have quite a few of I have a couple of the duos and at least one quad. And they're pressed eyeshadows are very pigmented. A little goes a long way, so I'm really not worried that I'm gonna run out of any of these shades. I am partial to the light shimmery shadows as a kind of wash all over the lid, and I'm really excited because one of the shades in here is Nude Beach, which was my very first Bare Minerals loose eyeshadow, and I'm excited to try it in a pressed powder version. Speaking of palettes, another one that was not on the list, but I'm really excited about this one. It's from Ciate. Is that how we pronounce it? Someone let me know if I'm pronouncing it wrong. Ciate London. It's their collaboration with Olivia Palermo. This is the Smoky Suede's eye palette. It's gorgeous. I will admit, I opened this and took a peek at this guy, and it's a very decadent, it feels like a pebbled leather, a hard pebbled leather, and then you open the case. It's not huge. It's a nice mirror though, sorry about that. And then these colors. These colors are stunning. They feel like butter in the pan. They are all incredibly wearable. Even this green shade is sort of more of a dark, oily, greenish black. So you could put it in the outer corner, just kind of darken it up. I've never felt anything more lovely on my fingers, and I cannot wait to play with these palettes. They also remind me very much of one of my Tom Ford quads, so I will be doing some swatching and comparing in a video coming soon, I promise, because this is obviously a much better option as far as price point to the Tom Ford shadows, and I can honestly tell you that these feel much more creamy and pigmented than my Tom Ford shadows, so very excited to play with that. Now this was on my wish list, and I'm really excited. This is the Becca Jaclyn Hill collaboration, the shimmering, oh, what do they call this? Shimmering Skin Perfector Pressed Palette. I wish you could see what was happening just off camera. This is, I think, my favorite kind of packaging I've ever seen on a palette. It's a hard, smooth, shiny plastic. No fingerprints are gonna show up on this. It's gonna stay clean. It's easy to wipe down. I know that's not a reason to buy a palette, but I'm really impressed with that. And then inside, it's a huge mirror, which is always handy, and then the three shimmering skin perfectors. Pearl, the famous Champagne Pop, of which I'm wearing now from the big palette, the big compact that I have. And then this blushed copper shade, which I'm not entirely sure what I'm gonna do with that. It's too dark for a highlight, it's too shimmery for a blush. It'd be a gorgeous eyeshadow, but I will play with it. I will figure something out because it's stunning and they're beautiful. Now, another thing I picked up, not on the wish list, that y'all convinced me to buy was the Sunday Riley Power Couple. This is, I think, a half-size version of two of her most popular products. They are all over YouTube as the best thing for your skin, and I'm gonna take one for the team and let you know if that's true. So this is the Good Genes, which is, what is it? It's a lactic acid treatment you can use morning or night, which it says right here on the side. And then on the other side is the Luna Sleeping Night Oil, which is a retinol ester treatment oil that you use in the evening. So I have a feeling there's gonna be a skincare video coming up soon of all these skincare products I've been playing with. No. 3, 2, 1. So I will let you know how these go, but I'm really excited because this was $79 before the sale, and this is a good amount of product. This stuff is usually very expensive, and this will give me more than enough opportunity to use the products and decide if I want to go ahead and buy them full strength or just keep buying the little size. And then finally, this was on my wish list, and I have to say that I couldn't wait for the video. I did pop this open and use it. It's the Illuminage Sleeping Beauty Deluxe set. This is the copper face mask that I have not used yet. Let's see if I can open this for you. It's a copper face mask, which is, you know, good for travel, I guess. So I'll be using that next month. And then 2 copper infused, satin silk pillowcases. I have had many a satin or silk pillowcase. I have to say, these are the nicest ones I've ever touched, let alone used. It's a very heavy fabric, really good quality. I like, there's really nice piping on the edge, a nice little decorative detail, and I slept on the other one last night, and it was very pleasant on my face. Does my skin look better? Supposedly, sleeping on this not only prevents you from getting creases on your face, but also improves your skin tone. I don't know, but I definitely didn't wake up with any creases, and that is always a bonus. So the only thing that I had really wanted that I didn't get was the YSL Mini Rouge Pure Couture gift set because they were sold out. So I signed up for an email notification, and even when it comes back, I will just buy it full price because I really wanted it. I kind of regret that I didn't get the Bite Beauty Rewind Kit and the Buxom Gloss set. So also there was a Sephora ombre blush palette that I really should have picked up that I didn't get, but that's a really good price all by itself anyway, so I may just go back and get that. So that is everything that came home from the Sephora VIB Rouge sale. So if you are a VIB card holder or member, then your sale's coming up Friday, November 13th through the 16th. VIB Rouge is done. We can't go back and buy any more on sale anyway. We can always go back and buy more. But that's how we got into the VIB Rouge Club in the first place, isn't it? But anyway, let me know what you think that you're gonna get if you haven't bought anything yet. And if you've already done your haul, let me know what your favorite stuff was. I always like hearing your suggestions. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. And today we are talking about a very timely topic: how to handle extended family and in-laws during the holiday season.
Easy for us to say. We live about 2,000 miles away from most